Guess what? China has actually made a copy of the sun using nuclear tech. Crazy, right? But it's totally true. Although some folks are worried about whether China can handle the consequences of such an amazing feat and if things might go a bit wonky. Now, the Chinese have always been pretty awesome with their innovations, but this time, they've really outdone themselves by launching their very own artificial sun into the sky. Join us as we dive into this super cool invention called the Chinese sun. So, you know how the sun is this massive ball of atomic fire in space? Well, it's a big deal because it produces light and heat, which are kinda crucial for life on Earth. This whole process is called fusion, and it's like the ultimate dream for energy because it's super clean and doesn't leave any nasty waste behind. Imagine if we could figure out how to replicate this process here on Earth. It would mean saying goodbye to fossil fuels and hello to a much cleaner energy future. But, of course, it's not as easy as it sounds. Scientists from all over are racing to make it happen, but it's tough stuff. You see, the sun is a powerhouse, and trying to recreate its energy here is no joke. It's like trying to fit 1,000,000 Earths into one tiny spot, and then heating it up to crazy temperatures. Plus, keeping all that super hot stuff contained is a whole other challenge. But hey, despite the hurdles, countries like the US, China, and Russia are all in on the race to make fusion energy a reality. And China, in particular, made a huge leap by activating their own artificial sun back in 2020. Pretty impressive, huh? So, while we're not quite at the point of having our own sun in the backyard, it's exciting to see how far we've come and how close we might be to a cleaner, brighter energy future. Let's dive deeper into the fascinating journey of China's tokamak reactor and the broader landscape of fusion energy research. Back in the mid-90s, China set its sights on the future of energy with the approval of its tokamak reactor project. By 1998, plans were solidified, and the stage was set for what would become a groundbreaking venture into fusion energy. The timeline set forth indicated ambitious goals for construction and assembly, with site facilities and buildings slated to be completed by 2003. The tokamak assembly itself was expected to take place between 2003 and 2005. March 2006 marked the completion of construction, a significant milestone in China's pursuit of fusion energy. The excitement peaked in September of the same year when the first plasma was achieved, albeit for a brief 3-second burst, showcasing the initial success of the project. From there, progress surged forward, with subsequent tests yielding longer durations and higher electric currents. By January 2007, the reactor managed to sustain plasma for nearly 5 seconds, generating an electric current of 500 kiloamperes, a substantial leap forward. As the years rolled by, China's tokamak reactor continued to break new ground. November 7, 2010, marked a significant milestone as East accomplished its first H-mode plasma by LH alone, demonstrating advancements in plasma control techniques. May 2011 saw another triumph as East became the first tokamak to maintain H-mode plasma for over 30 seconds, a testament to the stability and resilience of the reactor. Despite these achievements, the journey was far from over. The East Auxiliary Heating System project entered its second phase in November 2011, signaling a commitment to further enhancements and improvements. After a 20-month upgrade hiatus starting in September 2012, East was back in action by May 2014, ready to tackle new experiments and challenges. By May 2015, East reported a milestone achievement of sustaining a 1 mega-ampere current and H-mode for 6.4 seconds, showcasing the reactor's growing capabilities. In February 2016, a new record was set as a plasma pulse was maintained for an astonishing 102 seconds at temperatures around 50 million degrees Celsius, a testament to the resilience and stability of China's fusion technology. November 2, 2016, marked another milestone as East became the first tokamak to sustain H-mode plasma for over a minute at around 50 million degrees Celsius, further solidifying its position at the forefront of fusion research. July 3, 2017 saw yet another achievement as East reached a landmark temperature of 100 million degrees Celsius for over 100 seconds, pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible in fusion energy research. November 12, 2018 saw the temperature soar even higher as East achieved a staggering 100 million degrees Celsius electron temperature, setting the stage for even greater advancements in the field. By May 2021, East approached another milestone, reaching a temperature of 120 million degrees Celsius for 101 seconds, further solidifying its position as a global leader in fusion research. December 30th, 2021 marked a historic moment as East achieved a new world record for the operation of the tokamak experimental device, with a long-pulse high-parameter plasma operation lasting an impressive 10.56 seconds. Finally, on April 12, 2023, East achieved the world's first steady-state H-mode plasma for a remarkable 403 seconds, showcasing the culmination of years of dedication, innovation, and hard work. While China's tokamak reactor has garnered global attention for its remarkable achievements, it's important to recognize the broader context of fusion energy research. Fusion technology represents a potential paradigm shift in the energy landscape, offering a clean, virtually limitless source of power. The quest for commercially viable fusion reactors is not limited to China alone. Countries around the world are actively engaged in fusion research, recognizing the immense potential it holds for addressing pressing energy and environmental challenges. One such initiative is the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, ITER, project, a collaboration involving 35 nations. ITER aims to harness the power of fusion on a scale never before seen, with plans to activate its own artificial sun in 2025. The ultimate goal is to achieve net power by 2035, signaling a significant step forward in the quest for sustainable, carbon-free energy. However, the path to practical fusion energy is fraught with challenges. Despite significant progress, researchers continue to grapple with issues related to plasma stability, energy confinement, and reactor design. The immense temperatures and pressures required for fusion reactions pose significant engineering hurdles, requiring innovative solutions and breakthroughs. China's tokamak reactor, with its impressive track record of achievements, represents a beacon of hope in the journey towards fusion energy. Its success underscores the importance of international collaboration, scientific innovation, and long-term investment in research and development. Looking ahead, the future of fusion energy holds immense promise. From powering cities and industries to enabling interstellar travel, fusion technology has the potential to reshape the world as we know it. While significant challenges remain, the progress made by China and other nations serves as a testament to the indomitable spirit of human ingenuity and the boundless possibilities of science and technology. So, picture this. NASA's come up with this super cool new way to make fusion happen. Instead of needing crazy high temperatures like in those tokamak fusion reactors, they're using something called a metal lattice. Sounds fancy, right? But basically, it's like a grid of atoms in a metal that's chilling at room temperature. Now, here's where the magic happens. Even though the metal lattice starts off cool, NASA found a way to make it super energetic, kind of like giving it a caffeine boost. This gets the atoms all pumped up, ready to do their fusion dance. They pack in deuterium fuel, which is like the fuel for the fusion party, making it way denser than in those tokamak reactors. When they fire up this setup, they use a neutron source to speed up the deuterons, that's what we call the fuel atoms. And when they smash into each other, boom! Fusion reactions happen. It's like a tiny sun inside that metal lattice. The cool thing is, this metal lattice helps filter out the right atoms and brings them close together, making fusion more likely to happen. But there's still a big gap between making fusion happen in the lab and making it a practical, everyday thing. NASA sees this as a crucial first step towards making fusion energy a reality, especially as an alternative to those massive tokamak and stellarator projects. Speaking of which, there's some buzz about stellarators lately. They're kind of like the underdogs of fusion reactors, but they've got some tricks up their sleeves. Instead of using a plasma-based current like tokamaks, they twist superconducting magnets around to control the plasma. Think of it like a cosmic dance party with magnets. Now, while tokamaks might be easier to build, these stellarators are better at keeping the plasma contained, which is key for making fusion work. There's even a company called Type 1 Energy that's getting some serious cash to bring stellarator tech out of the lab and into the real world. It's like sci-fi stuff coming to life. And get this, fusion isn't just about powering cities. NASA and a bunch of other companies are looking into using fusion for space travel too. Imagine cruising through the cosmos on a ship powered by a mini sun. How cool would that be? So, as we're on the brink of a fusion energy revolution, there's tons of excitement from all corners. Big names like Jeff Bezos, Peter Thiel, and Bill Gates are all in on it, along with some heavy hitters from the energy industry. It's like everyone's getting on board the fusion train, and who can blame them? This could be a game changer for our generation, bringing us clean, abundant energy like never before. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Voyager. Be sure to check out more awesome content by clicking on the video on your screen. Catch you later, space travelers. If you enjoy our content and would like to stay updated, we'd be thrilled if you could hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to us. Thanks for your support.